Hey guys, welcome to episode 1, season 2 of the Cambridge RTG. Spoilers incoming for the season finale last time out, so do pause or go and watch that video and X off this one in the meantime. We did not finish in the playoffs or automatic promotion spots last season, so we are still in League 1 this year. However, the board would like me, nay, they want me to get out of this division this year, and not just via the playoffs either. Long-term wise, we still have another season to do the youth player objective, that's fine. Brand exposure wise, they want me to keep 5 clean sheets in a streak this season. Now, Dimmy did keep 15 league clean sheets last year, so there is the chance of doing that. Financially, they want me to sell 2 players and sign 1 important player to replace them. I think we already know what we're going to do there. Domestic success. They want me to finish top 2. They're not saying win the title, but they are saying automatic promotion, which is first or second. So we are going to have to be on it this season. Round of 16 of the FA Cup as well, which is not going to be easy considering, again, we will enter in the first round. Actually, it'll be the second round. My transfer budget is 2.64 million currently. Now, I have offered contracts around to a number of players whose contracts are expiring at the end of the season. However, there are a number more who I'm going to offer contracts to, and I tried to, and they rejected my initial offer. That being Okadina, Lancaster. Just Okadina, Lancaster, I think. Just Okadina, Lancaster. I am going to let George Williams' contract expire at the end of the season. I am going to let Greg Taylor's contract expire at the end of the season. I'm going to let Harrison Dunk's contract expire at the end of the season. We will use them for 1 more year. Digby, I don't know what to do with. Do I sell Digger? Do I not sell Digger? I don't know. I'll wait for your feedback. That might well happen in the January transfer window. Liam O'Neill, I am actively trying to sell this window. Varga, I am actively trying to sell this window. So we will wait and see what bids we get. Job, I've got listed for loan, and Simper as well. We'll wait and see what happens with either of those two. Jensen Weir is a player that shouldn't be with us anymore. In real life, he's on loan for 1 year, but in the database, he was permanently here for 2 years. So I've listed him for loan. We won't use him at all, and he'll go somewhere else. Everyone else has at least 2 years left on their contract, if not 3 or more. With regards outgoings, you'll notice that Jack Iredale and Lloyd Jones are now into the starting lineup. 67 at left back, 67 at centre back, rather than 64 and 64. The team is looking good. Growth continually. I do need to go through and adjust people's development plans. So, I'm looking to sell Mackenzie Lyle. We're looking to sell Liam O'Neill. We're looking to sell Varga and loan out a number of other youngsters. With regards to my youth setup, I am going to now be able to loan. Not loan, what am I talking about? I'm now going to be able to send out Elijah Hogg, which we will do, and we will look in England for physically strong players. With regards to Max Lowe, I'm going to look in Wales. In Wales for defence-minded players, I think. And we're going to be looking to buy players further up the pitch. That should be defenders, etc. sorted out for us there with the youth setup moving forward. We've lost Will Mannion. He's sold to Wimbledon. And Liam Bennett has gone out on loan to Newport County, meaning at present, I only have 1 right back. That's George Williams, whose contract, as we know, is expiring at the end of the season. However, you guys were fully aware it was my intention to go out and try and buy Josh Key. 67 rated right back. He is young and will probably be starting right back for a while should we bring him in. But that is my intention. If I can't get him, I'd probably go for Ayoma. There is a young Breno Pinto available as a free agent, but I'm not sure whether it's really realistic for me to sign a Brazilian free agent who's right back, right mid, centre mid. Danny Alves regen. We'll keep our eye on him. I'll keep him on my shortlist, but I won't be signing him yet, but maybe in the future. We are going to look to loan in a centre back. We've still got Lloyd Jones. We've still got Okadina, both of which can grow well. We've got Greg Taylor, who we'll use for another year as a backup. I'd like to loan in another backup. So I have a number of players here who I may well look to loan in. Nathan Wood is probably at the forefront of that, although I'm going to wait for scout reports to come back on a number of these other players. Connor Masterson has been on loan at Cambridge previously. and a number of others look like they might be half decent. Latibaudier actually has a real face, so that might actually sway that in his favour. Robbie Cundy has previously had a loan spell at Cambridge as well. We might look to him. With regards centre mid, I am looking to sell Liam O'Neill to buy another centre mid. But I might not need to buy. We might look to sign and utilise our free agent option. George Honeyman used to play for Hull. They got relegated in this save and are now in our division, and they've released Honeyman. So they don't think he's good enough for them. And I think he could be very good for me. So I'm waiting to see what happens with George Honeyman. I can't recall whether I'm actually scouting him or not. I don't think I am. We will potentially use George Honeyman as our go-to number one and only, of course, free agent this year. With regards the wide roles, I'm looking to sell Varga, and I'm looking to buy or loan a new winger. At present, my go-to would actually be Dapo Afolayan Afolayan, I don't know how to pronounce it, Afolayan maybe, from Bolton, but he is expensive. £1.8 million would be most of my transfer budget, and at the minute, I definitely want the right back first. I have loan opportunities for maybe Dion Pereira as a winger. I am also looking to loan in a striker. Because we have still Nibs, Smith and Ironside as our starting few. Now, Keon Ateta made a very big impact on us in the last episode. He may well be the sole reason we're not in the Championship this season, or at least had less of a chance of the Championship. But Joe Gelhardt might also be a good loanee option as well. So we're going to play that by ear. For now, though, at the beginning of this episode, I am going to try and buy Josh Key as my first signing of this window. Of course, we are looking to sell some players on, so we will get some more money hopefully become available to us as well. I will offer 1.3. He's 22. He'll obviously grow well, but Exeter, quite happy with the money. That's really pleasing. I didn't expect I'd be able to get him full valuation. We'll go for a 4-year deal, which will see him have the opportunity to grow relatively well. And actually, he's willing to take quite a heavy pay cut, so I'll remove the bonus. And I'll see if I can get him for like 2.3. They'll accept 1.9. We have a new starting right back. George Williams will drop out of the starting lineup onto the bench. Probably actually out of the first team picture all told, because I'll use Dunk there because I can use him at left back or left wing. So George Williams is now out of the starting lineup. Key is in, and I will train him as a right back, not a right wing back. And I believe that would solely train just his defensive stats. I might be mistaken. We will have a quick look with the development plan, and I'll go through off camera and train. It's just his defensive stats and his pace. Perfect. It's going to take 47 weeks though. Yikes. But that's fine. He's already good enough to do the job, and it's really his defensive stats that I wanted to train. His pace, his physical stats are already good enough. So that's a great start to this transfer window. I'm unsure what to do with James Brophy at the minute. 27, I don't know if he's going to grow much more. He had a decent impact last season, but not a massive impact. So I don't know what's going to happen there. It depends if we're able to sell Varga. If we can't sell Varga, I might look to sell Brophy instead and loan in someone else or buy someone else. We'll wait and see. Good start to pre-season, though. A win against Grenoble. We have the potential of about £2 million to be made from the pre-season tournament. Nibs, a bid for him from a random foreign side. I don't even know where they're from. £950,000. Not happening. Harvey is staying. Thank you very much. Of course, as ever, please make sure you drop the video a like. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of this second season. I would love for this second season to get a bit more viewership than the first season did, if possible. I'd really enjoy your support on this RTG series. The more likes you drop, the more comments you leave feedback with, the better the content will do with regards to the algorithm, so I'd appreciate it. Tijuana have bid for Adam May. I would be open to selling some of my first team players if a realistic club comes in, but a side like Tijuana wouldn't have any interest whatsoever in an English League One centre mid. So that is a no for me. Digby's position change is actually now complete. We've been waiting since season 1 for that to happen. He can now be changed to an out-and-out centre mid, but I can't train him anymore, so he has peaked at 68. 2-2 with St. Trouden. Is that us through to the knockout stages of the pre-season tournament? When it loads, the answer is yes. So the chance for some more money to come in. 500 grand there. And Schädler will go out on loan. Good. That's some loan football for him. So what I'll do now, we'll quickly sim this game against Bruges. Good. I don't care where it is. He's just a player I want to get out. When it comes to players I'm just wanting to sell regardless, I'll sell to anyone. When it comes to players I'm wanting to loan out regardless, I'll loan to anyone. When it comes to players that we're just wanting to get some experience and bring back to the club, I will be more selective with who I sell/loan to. Let's do that. Quick sim to try and get some more money from pre-season if we can, which we won't get. So I will now go and sort out my development plans and advance towards the first game of the league season, which we'll play in today's episode, and probably the first game of the Carabao Cup as well. In fact, the Cup's there, and actually we've got a game against Wigan. So we'll play Wigan and Burton today, and then we'll finish the rest of the transfer window tomorrow. But obviously I'm going to wait for your feedback. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to go and sign George Honeyman before we've sold Liam O'Neill. George Honeyman will come in. He wants a crucial role. He wants a 1-year deal? No. 2 years, please, at least. 2-year deal. 1 year would have been the wrong decision, I think. If he's better than Adam May, if he comes in higher rated than Adam May, then I'm quite... wage-wise, he's asking for a lot. If he comes in higher rated than Adam May, then he'll start. It's a big wage for a League One player, but we have to remember he has come from a Championship club that just got relegated, so he's going to be asking for a lot. 7-4 they will pay, or sorry, 7-4 they will accept. So that is my one free agent signing for this season. Done. 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 71 rated, George Honeyman. Comes in, will start ahead of our Adam May. There you go. The side is starting to take shape. The side is starting to take shape. Now it's just the wide roles and the lone striker and centre-back that we're looking for. I'll go and do my development plans. We'll advance towards the beginning of the season. The next clip might be us going into the game against Wigan. It might be something else happening in the transfer window. Stay tuned. Beckett, I'm quite happy to go out on loan, but only a loan, please. And, crucially, you'll notice Schädler's gone out on loan. Mackenzie Lyle has been sold. And Brophy has now been sold to Harrogate Town, which should have, I hope, opened up the finances to allow us to go and sign Afolayan from Bolton, who are in our division, and I don't actually know whether they challenged that much for promotion last year. They came up with Cambridge from League 2 the year before. Afolayan, we will go for. Ah, come on! I can't afford it! Can I offer Adam May again? I can add Adam May back in. Okay. Or it would suck to see Adam May go. I could maybe... Digger is going to expire at the end of the season. He's valued at 1.1. I'll try Digby instead. We'll propose a new transfer fee of 1.9 plus Digby. Are they interested in Digby? They are! Wah! Great. There you go. He's on £5,600 a week currently at Bolton. 3,600 he's willing to take a wage cut as well. We'll remove that bonus and I'll offer him 4.2. And they'll accept. Afolayan is in. So we have a new left winger now as well. I'm still looking to sell Varga. So that's still open to happening at the minute. Put Dunk back on the bench there. Morgan is probably going to get some first team football this season. But Afolayan is now in. So that's another improvement to the squad. Now I've elected not to go for Joe Gelhardt at Leeds because I think that's probably a step too far. But Keon Atet, if they'll loan him to me, which they won't do because his contract is expiring, balls. When we sell Varga, I'll loan in another winger because I'll still need another winger, but we'll loan one in. And then I'm still going to look to loan in a centre-back. I just haven't decided which one yet. But the squad is very much taking shape. Let's head now to that game against Wigan in the league and try and start off our title-winning campaign, or hopeful title-winning campaign, with a victory. Latibaudiere would be a great addition to the squad. There are loads of really good centre-back options here, but if I can loan Latibaudiere, which it won't let me... Oh, come on! Let me loan Latibaudiere! Kellen Watts, can I loan him? We might be able to loan Kellen Watts. Okay, we really struggled. We really struggled with loaning players last year. We just couldn't get anything done in January. I'm hoping that this is something we could do and he'll actually accept it. So Kellen Watts could come in. If not, we'll go for Nathan Wood. But I think my squad is there or thereabouts at the minute. We're just waiting on the Varga sale, which may or may not go through. And then I'd buy or probably loan another winger. But at the minute, Warman and Varga will be my backup wingers. We've got Adam May and Liam O'Neill as our backup centre mids even. We're still waiting on the striker situation. And I'm happy with everything else. So we're in a great spot right now. We're in a really great spot right now. Wigan away to begin our league attempt. We'll go to the press conference to have a quick look. Cambridge are just several teams that hope to get promoted. That is our aim. We want to be in the promotion shake-up this year. Looks as if grabbing Afolayan from Bolton might turn out to be a brilliant bit of business. We certainly hope so. He'll make the difference here for sure. That extra pace is something we haven't had before. He's not rapid. Not like I'm cheating the system and I've got like 90 plus pace. He's only like 82, but it's an improvement on what we had. We lost Brophy and Afolayan can certainly improve there. Is it Afolayan or Afolayan? Let me know in the comment section. But we've significantly boosted morale there with our pre-game press conference. And now it's time to take on Wigan Athletic away. Wigan then in a 4-2-3-1 with Ben Amos, Max Power, Jason Kerr, Jack Watmore and Tom Pearce. Shinnie and Tom Naylor in the midfield with Callum Lang out on the right, Gwion Edwards on the left, Will Keane at cam and Charlie Wyke up top. Debuts for Afolayan, for Josh Key and for George Honeyman. 3 debuts and first team proper football regularly now for Jack Iredale and for Lloyd Jones as well. That is, we hope, certainly a promotion challenging, if not promotion winning, starting 11. We might well have to rely heavily on Joey Ironside again, but fingers crossed, players like George Honeyman and Afolayan can get stuck in. Less than 2 minutes into the new season, former Cambridge man Tom Naylor sent off. 1 minute, 52 seconds, Wigan down to 10 men. Not the best of starts to your season there, is it? By doing that, hopefully we can make them pay, but I've given the ball away, so it won't be yet. Someone mentioned in the comment section that I shouldn't really be using Chapman for set pieces because he's 6'4", but he has poor physicals. So he has an excellent delivery, so I think it makes more sense to use him for the delivery than it does for anything else because he's got such poor physicals. Okadina to Chapman. Afolayan is there. Good dribbling from him. We'll find Chapman. We'll let fly! And he cracks it off the bar. I'll try and win this with Joey. I'll try and win this with Afolayan. He's flicked it back to Chapman. Into Harvey. Afolayan from the edge of the box. Blocked. Wigan under pressure. But survive for now. Jack Watmore. Essentially to Shinnie. Over the top. And Lang gets there. Here's Max Power. Don't write Wigan off just because they've lost a man. They're still going to be half decent. And he's going to have the option to square this back. Which he does! And Gwion Edwards nearly scores a fantastic opening goal of the season. But thankfully for me, he doesn't. I don't know what to expect from Josh Key. Probably not too much initially, even though he's a higher rating than Willow. His technical stats still aren't spectacular. So I'm not expecting the world. Oh, nice interception. Not expecting the world from Josh Key. But certainly hoping that he can have a positive impact and grow well throughout the course of the season. Keane to Wyke. Wyke out wide to Gwion Edwards. Josh Key trying to stick with him. Does so well. Gets a good block on it, young Josh. He might be a starting right back for us for a while. Ironside. looking for Lancaster, who's onside because Pearce was with him and tracking. Go back to Josh Key. Honeyman through that gap looking for Nibs. Keep it away from the Wigan man that tried to close me down. Honeyman. Oh, I was meant to go to Chapman and it's been misplaced, unfortunately. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time against the 10 men. But fingers crossed we can pull it through. Lancaster inside to Honeyman. Oh, he's got some pace on me there. The Wigan man. Chapman work it out wide. Iredale look through the gap nicely to Nibs. Aflian is there, available around the outside. Now can he find a cross? He's got a 4-star weak foot on the left-hand side. So he is going to be able to cross on either foot. Lancaster will take the corner. And can we get up with Lloyd Jones? Kerr wins it well. Try and nod this back if I can, which we've done nicely. Chapman to George Honeyman. On debut, no goal. Maybe an assist. Oh, nicely done by Aflian. Oh, God. Trying to force the issue here with Wigan. I've had a lot of first team football, a lot of pressure on their goal in this first half. And it's continuing in the second. Oh, Cadina's not going to bang it from there, is he? Iredale's not going to bang it from there either. Oh, this is so tough. Wigan are just putting everybody behind the ball, as you might well expect, being down to 10 men. And they're really tough to break down. I almost need to encourage them onto me so I can then catch them on the counter and try and find some space. But that is risky, obviously, because if they score whilst I invite some pressure, then I'm screwed. Oh, given away. Really loose from Wigan. The pass to Nibs wasn't very strong, though, and it allowed them to get back into their shape and get the tackle in. I just didn't even get that under control ever with Harvey Nibs there. So frustrating. Wigan are starting to make tired mistakes, but we can't take advantage of them. Lloyd Jones clears that well. Lancaster wins the header, and Joey will spin his man. And here's George Honeyman. Aflian is on the way. Come on, young man. Get it under control and drive forward. Well done. Nibs is in the middle. The ball's decent. I'll try and knock this down, and then... No, Chapman. It wouldn't let me change back to Chapman as well. I had to attack that with tiny George Honeyman. Oh, I felt like it was the right thing to do to lay that off and not hit it first time with a player that I wasn't confident would hit the target. And if I took a touch, the defender would have closed me down anyway. That hit an arm. Cadina wins the header. Win this. Counter quickly. Counter quickly. No! Game over at 0-0. Oh, chance missed to start the season with 3 points. But I'm sure you'll tell from the highlights just how good Wigan were in that game. Even with 10 men, I just couldn't find a way through their backline. And the one time I did at the end of the game, I didn't finish it off. So frustrating. So frustrating. Loan declined. What a goddamn surprise. The loan system in FIFA is super fucking broken. He was literally on loan at Wigan, who we've just played last season. Why he's declining that loan, I have absolutely no idea. None whatsoever. What a joke. Will Nathan Wood join on loan then? No, you're not interested in loaning him. Great. Can he come on loan? Fuck the loan system in FIFA 22. I'll try again for Kellen Watts and offer more wages perhaps. But I've honestly no idea what I need to do to loan a centre-back or loan a player in this fucking game. This kid looks like he's probably going to be average at best. He's got pace but not much else. Dion Pereira can't play at strike. To be fair, he's got 66 finishing, Dion Pereira. Can I loan him? Of course I fucking can't. Just let me loan someone! God damn this fucking game! Right, on to the next game then. So I've gone and searched who's available for loan in specifically the Championship, and hopefully I can loan one of these guys. It's currently loan listed, so fingers crossed this will go through. He looks half decent, Street. We'll start with a 1-year loan here. I don't know what rating he is. And 60-40, I'll actually offer more wages, and maybe that will swing it. Please! Please, 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 please sign for me on loan. Robert Street has turned down our offer to join our club on loan. Fuck the loan system in this game. I'm literally searching for players that are on the loan list. On the loan list. It's genuinely like, I'm genuinely pissed off now. Like, a lot of the time, I give the devs the credit or a benefit of the doubt in a lot of areas, but the fact that fucking no one will sign on loan is a stupid joke. Hey! Christian Sadie loaned in! Praise be to Jesus! We have a loanee striker. 64 rated. Christian Sadie is... Was it Christian Sadie? I think it was Christian, wasn't it? Sadie is in. Praise be to the footballing gods. The game's not entirely broken, just 95%. Burton bring with them Ben Garrett in goal, Tom Hamer, Sam Hughes, John Brayford, Ryan Leake and Cameron Borthwick-Jackson at left back. Joe Powell, Terry Taylor and Charlie Lakin in the midfield with Lewis Moult and Ghassan Ahadme up top. No goals in the Wigan game. I'm starting with the same 11. I certainly hope there are goals in this one. Out wide to Jack Lancaster. George Honeyman is there. Spin the man that's with him. And find Chapman, who will help it quickly on to Nibs, who has a Folian out round the outside. And Joey Ironside! It had to be him to score our first goal of this new season. You love a bit of it. We love a bit of Joey. Aflian with his first assist since joining the club. On his left foot as well. And, well, Joey's always favourite for those. We lead! Get in! Good block by George Honeyman. And Joey will win that header. Try and catch Burton on the back foot again if we can. Honeyman, I see Joey making moves. I get lucky that's fallen back to me. And then unlucky that couldn't get the pass off before Charlie Lakin got there. Josh Key with a good tackle. Okay, we're starting to dominate Burton now. But we dominated Wigan and I couldn't find a winner in that one. Hopefully the one we've already got will be the winner in this one. Jack Lancaster working his way into the box. I'll have to turn back and look for support. There's Joey. There's George. There's Nibs. There's George again. A different George. Might fall for Aflian. It hasn't. Still putting the pressure on, but no second goal yet. They get players back so quick. I do hate playing a 5, but I can't wait to get to the Championship to not have to play so many bloody 5-backs. Joe Ironside draws the save out of the keeper. We do rely on Joey quite a bit in this save so far, but I don't mind that too much. Chapman will deliver. Nibs is up. Full to Wakadina and to Jack Lancaster. Across here to Lloyd Jones. Keeper makes the save. Will force another corner. Look for Joey again. Could find him. Oh, he backed away from it for some reason. Lloyd Jones could win this header. He hasn't. Hughes has. Get to that first. Well done, Jack. George Honeyman to Lloyd Jones again. To Joey. Out of his feet. I mean, we are on top. On top. Oh, Jesus. That flew off his head. But over the bar. Lakin driven into Ahadme, whose touch lets him down. And the pressure on this Burton goal has been unrelenting since minute 1. Joey played in. Harvey's made the run. Harvey will surely score the goal. It's a big save by the keeper. It hits Lancaster and falls back to Garrett. How Burton aren't 4-0 down by now is a joke. We win that header well. Lancaster will drive into the space. Here comes Josh Key on the overlap. We'll actually play it quickly back inside. Joey is there. It's a terrible pass. Lewis Moult. A little reverse pass to Charlie Lakin. Caught me out there. But Josh Key should win that and has done so well. Charlie Lakin brings it down. Honeyman puts his foot in. Oh, don't tell me they're going to score right at the death of the half. They've literally barely been in my end of the pitch at all. Thankfully, the shot's woeful. We're 1-0 up at the break. It could be 7-0 already. Talk to their goalkeeper. Putting the pressure on again. Trying to force a mistake. Which has arrived. And Joey will look for Harvey. Touch needs to be good. It is. He's in the box. Harvey Nibs. Oh, come on. Give me a break. No, Lancaster got it under control. Then his second touch was shit. What have I got to do to score another goal in this game? Jeez Louise. Chapman. Space out wide for Lancaster. Chapman got caught there. I'd actually quite like a free kick there. Joey! Headers over the bar. Yellow card for the Burton man. I'm worried about that through ball. Hewlett out wide to Borthwick-Jackson. I've got changes waiting to be made, but Hewlett gets that in. No! Oh, God! If that had gone in. It just squirmed free, deflected, and Dimmy did just enough. 2 changes. Lancaster off for Ben Warman. Chapman off for Adam May. Is it enough to help us at least maintain our advantage? If not, then perhaps strengthen yet further. Lakin into Powell. Into Holloway. Corner. I had no idea where that was going. Powell delivers. Keeper's going to come. You better get there. Well done, Dimmy. Oh, and relax. Surely now we can see it out from here. Bowled out to the left back. Centrally to Adam May. It's a bit of space out wide, actually. So we'll try and get Ben Warman in down the line. Give it to Sam Smith. And look at all the space out wide. Oh, it's overplayed. It's overplayed. It's a fucking shit pass. What a surprise. Thankfully, it's not going to cost us the result. We will win by a 1-0 against Burton in one of the most one-sided 1-0 games you have ever seen in your entire life. Wow. 10 shots, almost all of which were on target and capable of scoring a goal. The goalkeeper got a 7.8. A 7.8 for 6 shots on target, 5 saves. 1 goal conceded. He certainly deserved more than that. We'll take the win. We'll take the win. We are still undefeated at the beginning of this new season. And it will see us lie, I don't know where, in the league because we've got a cup game coming up next. Lloyd Jones is up to 68 rated now, but seemingly has peaked for this season, so no further growth from him. Dynamic potential is going to have to kick in moving forward. I do still need to check these scout reports. 72 to 94. He might be pretty decent, Mark Lloyd. Wait and see where... I'll just call him up. I'll just call him up. Barely got any money left anyway, so it doesn't matter. Leo Nicholas might be half decent. 72 to 94, but only 200... only 200 grand, sorry, valuation. 50 to 70 is going to be no. I'll wait and see. We'll let that get a little bit closer with regards his window of opportunity, so to speak. But how good is Mr. Lloyd? 54 centre forward. I mean, he's not a striker, is he? 44 finishing. He's got better tackling stats, but physically he looks really good. 76 jumping. How tall is he? 6'1". I mean, you retrain him as a centre back, don't you? Surely. Maybe even as a wing back. But with the pace, do I train him as a wing back? He's left-footed. To be fair, with the extra dribbling stats, maybe. Fuck it, I'll train him as a left back. We'll see what happens. Right, that is going to bring this episode to a close. Actually, I might just go and sim that game against Barnsley in the Cup. No, we'll do that tomorrow. That will do us for... No, fuck it, I'll do it now. Why not? Why not do it now? The episode's super long anyway, because of all the transfer business. Let's just go and sim this game against Barnsley in the Cup. A bid from Göztepe for Sam Smith. Get out of it. Go away. Right, Barnsley then in the Cup. We're not that fussed about the Carabao Cup. Obviously, for the time being, everything is focused on getting out of this bloody division. So, with the game in a few days' time coming against Crewe, that's going to take precedence. So let's play with this rotated 11 that still has some players that should be there. Actually, let me just alter this, and then we should hopefully be in a good position. Right, Lloyd Jones out of there, and well, the loney centre back we still don't have can go in there. So Job will go there for now. Iredale for Dunk, Williams, Taylor, Dimmy can come out for Morgan. I'm quite happy with that team. That's not too far off the team that we started last season with. You arguably could say it's actually better than the team we started last season with. Are we out of the Carabao Cup? No, we're through in the Carabao Cup to the next round. So that set of players will get the opportunity to play again. And we'll get some more first team football for them. Lewis Simper says he hopes he gets a chance. You may well do, but not in the league, pal, unfortunately. Not the right game. Not the right game. Right. Join me tomorrow then for the next episode where we'll try and get a centre-back in on loan. Pray to the football gods. And from there, we hope to challenge at the top of the table. We are 8th to begin with after 2 games. A win and a defeat. Sorry, a win and a draw. I'm happy enough. We should have beaten Wigan with them having gone down to 10 men after 2 minutes, but you saw how solid they were defensively. They changed their game plan, and it worked. They ground out a point, and they're now sat above me in the table. That will do us for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on episode 2 tomorrow. Welcome to season 2. Up the Yellers, up the league, into the championship. That's the aim. I'll see you tomorrow.